Hi guys, today we'll be talking about inheritance in JavaScript. So I'll be taking you step by step and explaining with code example on how inheritances work. So have you ever wondered how objects in JavaScript can share properties and methods, or why some objects behaves like the parent object? That's the magic of inheritance in JavaScript, and today I'll show you how it works. Okay, so what inheritance is and why inheritance is important. You understand? No, so inheritance is a programming concept that allows objects to acquire properties and methods from another object. Okay, so this helps us to avoid duplicating code and creating an hierarchy or a hierarchy of objects. Okay, so you can think of inheritance like a family tree. You have parents that pass down certain traits like eye color or eye type to their children, right? So similarly, in JavaScript, a parent object can pass down properties and methods to child objects. Okay, so that's it. So normal, the foundation of inheritance in JavaScript is the prototype based. Okay, but ESC has introduced a more readable syntax for inheritance using classes and extents. You understand? So I'll be showing you that in example, right? So for example, we can have a parent class, and then we can call the class, we can say a class of vehicles. So you can say class of vehicle. Then it can have the properties. Okay, we can have a constructor. We'll have a constructor parameter of type. I will curly brackets, and then we can just say this dot the type. I want it equal to type. That's it. Okay, so after that we'll come out of the constructor. Then we want to have our methods. Okay, so I just want to show you how you can achieve inheritance with in JavaScript. Okay, and this is using OOP, which is object-oriented programming in JavaScript. Okay, so then I want to say start as a method. Then let's just console.log. Just console.log. Sorry, just console.log. I don't know, maybe we'll have to restart Cocache here, but let's move on. Then I can say this dot type. All right, so I'm sorry for this. This should have a backtick. Okay, so this dot type is starting. All right, so that's our method. We have a method of start, and then we want to make this the parent class. Sorry, I think I should have to cancel that. This is the parent class. Okay, next we want to have a child class. So for that class, we want to say class of car. Then now, because we want it to have want to extend it to the class of vehicle, which is the parent, or okay, so this should be vehicle, not vehicle, sorry. Okay, so car, then we can extend it, to the vehicle class. Okay, then we can open our curly bracket. Okay, so like this, the car automatically inherits the method of the vehicle class. Okay, so there we can say yeah, we can just say constructor. We can add the constructor to that, and we are bringing back the type, and then we can also add other things. You know, you being the son or daughter of your parents means you inherited something from them, and you can also have your own attributes. Okay, so that's it. And then we can say we can use the inheritance method of super. Okay, and then we get the type from the parents. Okay, and then we can do this dot brand, then we equate it to the brand like that. All right, so with this, I'm thinking there is an issue somewhere. Okay, yeah, there is. We're supposed to have a curly bracket here. Okay, so that's the issue. Then we can format our document. All right, so that's it. So it means that when we call the parent, then we automatically have access to the type from the parent. Then the car itself has its own property. Okay, so then we can also have its own method of onc. Okay, then I can console the log we have a backtick $sign curly bracket this dot brand. Okay, this brand is on king. Yes, that's it. And then so now we have a parent, and also we've declared a child class. Okay, so this is a child class, and the one above is the parent class. Okay, so next let's try to use these classes. Okay, so to use the classes, I'll first instantiate or initialize this yeah, sorry, I'll first initialize the class object. Okay, so I can say const, then I'll say, let me just call it my car is equal to, we are going to use the new keyword, then we are adding our car. Okay, so car is what we have access to as the child. Then I want to add car. Then I want to add car because we have both, instead of the car class, which is a child class, we have both the type and we have the brand. Okay, so we have a car, then this will be under. Okay, so if we call that class, and we can say, can actually say my car dot start, we call my car dot start, then automatically the console log that we did here is showing us that the car has started. Okay, because we added car as the type here, and then we are passing it directly to the vehicle class, then to get that particular log out. Okay, then I can also say my car dot onc. Okay, and then you can see that automatically we have the access to the mycar.onc inside of the child class. So that's inheritance in JavaScript. So it allows a child to inherit some properties of the child or of the parent class. Okay, so the vehicle class is the parent that provides a start method. Okay, so this parent provide this start method, and then the and also the car class extends vehicle. This car class extends to the vehicle, which is the parent class, and then the car class extend vehicle and then uses super to inherit its property. Okay, so this super is used to inherit the property of that parent class. Okay, and then so the onc method is only unique to the car class. Okay, so because it is the method of the car class itself, right? So we cannot directly have access to it from the vehicle, but then we can have access to the vehicle directly from the car. All right, so that's it. That takes us to the last thing that I would like to tell you about inheritance is when you should use inheritance in JavaScript. You understand? So you should use inheritance to share common functionality between related objects. Okay, if objects are related, you can just share properties between them instead of repeating that particular properties in another object entirely. Okay, so avoid overusing it. You understand? So composition can sometimes be a better choice. So right, that's it. That's everything on inheritance. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Sorry, hit the like button, subscribe for more JavaScript tutorials, and let me know in the comment section how you plan to use inheritance in your next project. Thank you.